Hello and welcome back to Trigger Happy Havoc. Okay, so we've still got some free time. Sakura's still in her room. Oh, screw it. Let's spend some time with the arsehole. Because, oh great, it's Jill. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna spend time with Jill. Because at least I've got something I think he'd appreciate. The others have flocked together as usual, I see. They need to be careful. Growing too close will only cloud their judgment. Should I talk to him for a while?
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge my intention. I hope you appreciate this. Ryako and I grew a little closer today. He's an arsehole. I shouldn't be giving him anything. But I'm assuming he would appreciate the, where is it? If you insist, I suppose I can accept it. Does that mean he liked it? I have a question for you. You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words...
So you just got into Hope's Peak Academy by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you, with no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school? Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? Did you really have to list all that off?
Naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent prodigy and all. But even I... You seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic agility, they are all ultimate.
In other words...
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to start calling me that, in fact. It's really taking this to the extreme. You, who have nothing, I, who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you to allow you to bask in my glory. And having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Ryako left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about him today. Any time I talk to him, I need to be prepared for some extreme psychological trauma. Cool and composed, spiffy. We might now have more abilities than we've got SP points to handle, and we might actually have to start picking and choosing. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room.
Attention! Attention!
This is an unusual announcement.
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Oh, jeez, it's not more motivation.
Quickly!
He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. He sounded serious about it too. That's never a good sign. Let's haul ass. It's got to the point where I know my way around pretty well. Certainly around sort of the first 2 or 3 floors. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you going to go in?
However...
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura...
Well then...
Makoto. If something happens to me, Hina... Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then...
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Huh? Sakura? Okay, so what the hell does the crazy bastard want this time? Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. Well, at least nobody's dead. Yet. Doing, here he comes again.
Well?
Okay. It's alright. Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? Not again, I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low the totem pole of life you really are. No, 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 no! No, 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 no! That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today,
The reason I gathered you all here is so I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush and just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yes, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami! He said it so openly. Made it sound like that wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar!
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. If she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Drills!
Toaster, boiler, killer, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait! I
Either
can't
way,
wait!
I can't wait! And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
What the heck?
So what does this mean?
What?
Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? That there's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong! You're wrong!
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
huh?
What?
Oh,
That he was being serious? Was serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us all this time.
Huh?
It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's got to be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow. Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. But what? You talk like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. That's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight I heard Sakura say that she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? Mastermind took a hostage. You were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? At the end you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. You live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale.
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool, and you cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. You can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. Okay then, Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please!
She's telling the truth. You had to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut
myself.
up, I'm not finished questioning.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. Suddenly felt like the temperature in the room dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. So even now you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong! You're wrong!
I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible!
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
And how do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean, if you both go down?
Hina.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. Went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But...
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams.
Yeah. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
No way!
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is
Don't make me repeat
over.
myself.
She's our enemy, and there's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
No! Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about this isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
Go to your room. Cool down. We can continue this discussion tomorrow. So, Sakura's going to be the next murder victim, and it's going to be done with poison. That's a guess, but they've established that Sakura's not feeling terribly well, which could be a result of, you know, somebody switching some of the chemicals in the thing, you know, in the chem lab, you know, and poisoning her with them. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. In such an awful mood. We're all honestly glad that the day was over. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Yakuwa said that Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started a career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear!
Every time I see one of those things, I just end up shaking my head in vague confusion. Ow.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to
Yes, thank you. I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry. Get to the dining hall. What's she got to say? Kyoko, good morning. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around us has gotten really heavy. I feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Nothing else. I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect the Mastermind's tool. Mastermind? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura.
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was to safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate us so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible!
It is stupid! You're a stupid idiot!
Hey,
Before you go too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
We're getting revenge on her. Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact that was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap that the Mastermind has laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But...
That's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can't beat the Mastermind like she said, well, that'd go a long way in my mind.
What are you saying?
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control, and I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. Who just slapped him?
What the hell?
Yeah, I figured it was probably Hina.
You disgust me! You're a monster!
We've already established
To
that.
say something like that? It should have been you. You should have been the one to die!
Yeah, boy.
What?
I should have died?
Interesting.
Interesting. Then you're planning to take care of that yourself. Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
This is exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die a 1,000 deaths. No, a million. She was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. And what's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning? Someday, that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play with
And
you.
I will happily endure its attempts. So, you know, how about we eat? Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall, and we headed back to our rooms one by one. Okay, I'm gonna try and find Sakura and talk to her. Phew. What should I do today? Yeah, 'cause I figured that. I assumed that would be free time. Okay, nobody's down there. Nobody's down there. Nobody's down there. So they're all up on 4 again. Because I'm assuming you like the war banner thing.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I'm ready to open up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity.
I see.
You mean if I don't feel like talking, you'll still stand by me? I still don't understand you, Makoto. Without saying a word, I stood by Sakura. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Yes, I have that war banner that I've been meaning to give you for ages. You really want to give me something so splendid? You know, I'm not quite sure why, but somehow you remind me of him.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, forget I said that, I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I feel a little better now, thank you. Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Dang it, I was hoping to unlock the next skill. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Jill, see if... seeing if the crazy one is willing to talk. Oh, in Menore. I apologise if you can hear that sort of noise outside. Won't last terribly long. Dang it, it's Toko. I was hoping for Jill. Alright, who else should I talk to? I haven't actually talked to him at all, have I? Gotta be around somewhere. There he is. Hey, hero.
According to the spirits,
I had a dream last night. I saw that the spirit world was going to flood with energy and save us from this
how
school
about
nightmare.
that?
It's a prophecy. Take heart, my man. Yeah, why the hell
You
not?
know?
Okay, I've got something I want to show you. I got the stigmata on my back.
Hey, come on.
It's a gift from the gods. Hero showed me a scar on his back, though I didn't really get what it meant. What do we got? Something the dude would like. Yeah, that sounds like the kind of thing you'd appreciate. I'll take whatever I can get my hands on. That's just my style, man. Does that mean you liked it?
Could it be?
Hey, Makoto, you know what I think? You and me meeting like this, it wasn't a coincidence. So I've got some good news for you. I'm going to give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. A discount?
How about that?
Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours, but for you, let's call it $900. That's only a $100 discount. Even then, it's way too expensive.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, you should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell your future. So you're right pretty often.
Well,
I sure am. Bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. That doesn't sound very ultimate to me. That sounds pretty sketchy.
what the heck?
For real, don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% of the time I'm right, every time. That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. And there was a squid a couple of years ago that... Sorry, Paul the Octopus, I believe it was called, that successfully predicted the results of every World Cup game. Yeah, I'm not kidding, that actually happened. They basically gave it different trays of food, and depending on, with a flag next to it, and whichever tray of food it went from, that was the one they thought was going to win. And it was right every time. That's called blind luck. But do you realise how amazing that is?
How about that?
Okay, fine, I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. What, when did you see it?
Well,
You wouldn't believe what I saw. It would appear the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. I refuse. Denied. Don't like it.
I'm right.
Doesn't
right?
matter if you don't like it, that's just the way it is. 20% accuracy,
You know?
at least. I'll pray to everything holy you're wrong. Please be wrong. Now then, since that was a special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount, so that'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me once we get out of here. Wait, hold on. There's no way you're going to be right? If you like, I could do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. And he's gone. Do I have enough in my bank account to make another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. I can see how people could fall into that kind of cycle, though. That was close. Please, whoever's listening, I'm begging you. Whatever else happens, don't let him be right. Lost in thought. Give yourself a pat on the back, you Bernard. So we actually have we have a reasonable skill base now to operate from. I'm assuming we're into night time now, because we usually are. Yep. Okay, is this a normal announcement, or... Yep, standard.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will... Okay then.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope that nothing happens tonight. We've got to be coming up to another death, I would have thought. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I could become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about to make an extra special, it could be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line, and then she said, "You just don't see the splendour of the crab. Haven't you ever heard the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard of it, I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma!
Oh god, this game is so surreal. I'm enjoying it, but it's really goddamn surreal.
Good morning, everyone! Get ready to greet another...
I need to do something about Sakura. Better go to the dining hall, talk to the others about it one more time. Ah! Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Well, you know what? We're at the 28-minute mark, so that's probably a reasonable point to end this part. So I think I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next.